The crown had been claimed, and still the kingdom was not his. I watched as they named him king. But crowns are fragile things. They do not hold what they promise. Camelot stood tall, bright, unbroken, for now. Beyond its walls, the future had already begun to shift, and Arthur felt it, though he did not yet understand why. In the quiet hours before dawn, when even the guards had grown still, he walked without them. No crown, no court, no certainty, only the weight of a question not yet answered. What makes a king? He spoke it into silence, but silence has been listening far longer than he can imagine. He believed power had been given to him. Most do. They are always wrong. From the mist beyond the castle, I felt the shift. Ancient, familiar, another hand guiding the path. Merlin stepped forward, as he always does when the moment begins to matter. You seek answers, he told the boy. The forest did not welcome them. It listened. Branches moved softly above, whispering in ways men no longer hear. Arthur followed, not as a king, not yet, but as something far more uncertain. The blade he had once drawn from stone was already gone, broken, shattered in a battle with Sir Pellinore, where strength alone was not enough. Arthur had not been ready, and Merlin had pulled him back from the edge of it. The sword did not survive. I had seen this moment before. The space between what is and what will be. It is where everything is decided. They came to the water that remembers, still, endless, unbroken by time. Power, Merlin said, is not what you hold. He gestured toward the surface, toward what waited beneath. It is what you choose, when holding it begins to cost you. The water trembled, from will. The surface stirred, as it always has. Not for the strong, not for the worthy, only for those who are ready. A hand emerged from the depths, graceful, certain, holding the blade that would bind his fate. Excalibur. Silence followed. Men hear only what they are capable of understanding. He stepped forward. This was not the stone. There would be no struggle here, no triumph, only a choice. His hand met the hilt, and in that moment, he was shown. Not the legend they would one day tell, but the truth they would choose to forget. War, fire, loyalty, and betrayal. A kingdom rising, and the same kingdom falling into silence. He pulled the sword free, and the world shifted. Not in glory, in consequence. This blade will win you battles, Merlin said, but it will not make you a king. Arthur looked down at the blade, at what he believed was power, but its truth was unmistakable. Weight, promise, burden. What must I do? And this was the question that mattered. You must choose, again and again. Justice or mercy, strength or restraint, power or purpose. A king is not made when he rises. He is made when he begins to break. The wind moved through the trees. The surface grew still once more, as if nothing had happened, as if everything had. Arthur stood in silence, no longer only a boy, not yet the legend they would remember, but something far more fragile. A king, with time still left to choose. Behind him, Camelot waited, bright, hopeful, unaware. Ahead of him, the end already seen, and in his hand, Excalibur gleamed, not as a symbol of power, but as a promise that every choice would carry him closer to becoming a king or to losing everything he had been given.